Yo, what's up guys? Today I'm going to be talking about the Kiwiz situation where 4 years ago Kiwiz was on a drama alert episode because he sent nudes to an underage girl. And if you do watch that video, which I would highly recommend to understand this better, but he said that he knew what he was doing. He was sorry. Okay, there, he apologized. That's always good. That's always good. But something else, but like, yeah, apology's not gonna like help the girl from not being scarred. No offense to Kiwiz, but nobody wants to see it. And now I think about it, one of the points that he made was that like he himself made a point that the girl said she was a certain age when he was 17, which, like, how are you gonna just like not trust him? Like, are you just like, no, I don't believe so? No, like, he's 17, so nothing would be illegal there, so it was fine. But then if you think about it a little bit more, he sent it a month ago on one of them, and at that point, if it was going by what it was, Kiwiz was 19 and she would have been 16 going by what Kiwiz knew. So that's kind of legal. And they had the police involved and everything, but nothing ever came out of it. If anything, Kiwiz kind of grew from it, from being a drama alert. Which, yeah, isn't that good, but, like, he didn't have a choice. And, now he has, like, 3.7 million subscribers. And this got so bad, he left his team that he helped create with Formula, Raz, Nix, and Random. And I watch all of them. And I watch Kiwiz. I watch Kiwiz a lot. He's a funny person, and he's good at what he does. And, like, it's annoying that now everybody hates him. But I see why everybody hates him. He's a pedo. Like, he's a pedophile. And he could go to jail. I don't know why he's not in jail. Like, I'm happy that he's not in jail. I don't want him to go to jail, but I don't know why he's not. Like, he should be, but I hope he doesn't. And if you go by, the girl lied, and the only thing illegal about that, judging by, since there's nothing illegal, since at the time, like, she was actually like 12, there's nothing illegal if you're 17 sending a girl that's 12 nudes. That's not illegal, is it? I don't think so. Well, I think it's illegal to send nudes if you're a child, or, well, a minor. But besides that, there's nothing pedo about it. Like, and he said something in his deleted tweet, which I will put up on screen, that, like, about, like, him pretty much. About it. And, like, and they keep harassing him, just want a reaction. Like, that's pretty bad if people are doing that. And, like, Keemstar made a video, the pedo got away. Thousands of them. And pedo and Keemstar, God, don't even let me talk about Keemstar. He's just so bad. Like, he's always, like, the people just, like, calling them, like, who was it? Well, I think it was Pyro that he said was a pedo or something. Like, what? Just why? There is no point. just false victim. Yes, he's got some right, like Lion Maker, and Kiwiz even said during that interview that Lion Maker was like, the Lion Maker was 30, sending it to 10-year-olds, which wasn't really a good point, because you think about it, there, in the law, there's still nothing like a 19-year-old sending it to a 17-year-old. That's still illegal. And it's nudes. And I personally don't want them. Well, depends. Well, it depends who. But for the most part, I wouldn't want Kiwiz. So, I think it's very, very stupid about the community just went full on flame when he got verified. So, that, like, put yourself in his shoes. You messed up 4 years ago, and now you're getting flamed for everything. 4 years ago, you still get harassments about it. It's all because you got verified on Twitter. He left 1% because of it. Like, I don't think people realize that. He left his own team because of how bad it was getting. Sorry, I have the hiccups. But do you know how bad that is? Since, like, I would never, like, personally, I think there was something behind the scenes, like, since, yeah, he's not an owner of 1%. Like, I think some people were like, hey, this looks really bad on us. You gotta go. Sorry. I'm not gonna say that his friends did that. I'm just gonna say that, like, maybe the upper management did. Or something, or said something about, like, hey, I don't know. Well, I wouldn't know, since I'm not upper management for 1%. Believe it or not, I'm not the manager for an org that's very, very huge. You know what I manage? I manage the microwave when I cook my Hot Pockets. That's all I manage. Oh, sorry, this fight's really intense. But I don't really manage, oh my god, this. But I don't manage that, okay? So, I wouldn't know. Like I said about the Hot Pockets, I can barely manage Hot Pockets. But I just think it's dumb that everybody's flaming him for nothing. Well, yes, that came out really wrong. They're flaming him for something he did 4 years ago, and it's not his fault that he kept putting in the grind and got successful. Is it? Oh, no, guys, it's Kiwi's fault that he decided to just, start just trying to get rid of it, trying to make a new image. And he's changed. He's even said that he's changed. Like, people forced him to leave 1%. And he was in a bad state when he was overage for it. He was in a really bad state. And the girl lied to him. And yeah, he shouldn't have done it, but the girl lied to him. It's not like he knew 100% what was happening. Well, aren't these redstone blocks, like, at some points not supposed to give you health? That's weird, but so I personally think he's innocent. I might get some backlash for it, but I don't care. I'm getting my voice heard. I think he's innocent. He's completely innocent. Like, and if by the small chance he does, if he goes to jail, God, that just shows how this community is. They don't like seeing people succeed. Like, God, Jacksepticeye's getting canceled on Twitter for using a different font and for making a joke about a PS5. Like, God, how pathetic is this community? How pathetic is YouTube and Twitter hell, just every social media. God. To cancel somebody like Jacksepticeye for a PS5 joke. But no, I won't talk about that right now. That's for its own video. But God, this is just horrible. Like, I don't think people realize that we are canceling somebody for something they did 4 years ago and have said multiple times they are sorry and they regret it. And I don't think he's gonna do it again. He has a girlfriend. If there was a still chance he was gonna do it again, like how Lion Maker did, yeah, I could understand it. But he's not. Yeah, there's no guarantee, but there's a good. I would put money that he would never. I would put 95% of my life savings, which is 10 cents, on it. And it's pathetic that YouTube, the community, is and Twitter and everything just wants to cancel him, and they get views for it. They get mega views for it. Like, and I don't think people realize that to the extent. They get, if they're a no-name, like I am, that could get them a couple thousand views on it. And I'm not doing it just for that reason. Now that I say it out loud, it kind of sounds like that. Yo, this kid's hacking. But I'm not saying it just for that reason. Like, what? What? My ender pearl! But I'm not saying that just for that reason. But, like, I think it's bullcrap about how, like, and, like, with Pyrocynical, he was, there, he didn't even send it, and he's getting worse than Kiwiz. Like, no, I mean, he's getting less than Kiwiz, and they practically did the same thing. Like, except for one was with a boy. And I just want to say, if it was a girl that did this, nobody, like, if Pokimane did this to, like, a 13-year-old, nobody, people would be jealous if Pokimane did this to a 13-year-old. Because it's a male, everybody gets mad. People don't realize that. God. And women rights, I'm not saying that we treat women the best. Like, yeah, it's still not equality, which I think is very, very bad. But it's horrible about how much flame and stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if he never comes back from this, or just takes like a year, or takes like a month to a year break. This is how pathetic this story is. And he's so nice. Fans have met him. I've personally never met him. I don't leave my house. But fans have met him, and there's stories about how he's nice. Like, you can tell in his videos he's nice, which, yeah, that could be a fake persona. But when his fans have said that he's nice, I don't think it is. Like, I don't think Kiwi's just going over there being mean to everybody. Like, we're flaming him for a mistake he made 4 years ago. 2016. The world was a completely different place. Like, okay, PewDiePie was the number one subscribed channel. Which, God, I wish that was still a thing. Nobody likes T-Series except for weird Indian people. Well, no, wait, no, that was weird. No, I did not mean it like that. I meant it like weird. There's some weird people in India that like T-Series. Not all Indian people are weird. God, I'm about to get myself canceled by this video. But I just can't believe how bad we're just flaming him and flaming him. Like, the pedo has been caught and stuff. iNapper made a video about it. Like, iNapper, like, the biggest person, like, catching pedos, made a video about it. Why can this not... This can't leave my inventory. What? But I'm getting mad at a Minecraft game right now, so who am I to talk? 8, 7, oh. That does 8. That's sharpness 2. Yeah, I didn't really look at the enchants on it. Great, I have no arrows, but I just think it's horrible about what we're doing to him as a community. Like, I know some people are gonna stick up for him, but most people just want to ride the hate train. Like, a lot of people do. And, like, and I guarantee you, if he could go back and just, like, never have this done to him, he would. Because I think everybody knows how horrible we're just treating him. I think the people making videos about it are doing it for clout. They're clout chasers. Like, they're big time clout chasers. They're bigger clout chasers than Dixie D'Amelio is to her older sister. But this is Button signing off, getting mad at everybody that hates Kiwiz.